Tonight we have another very special fragment, just handed to me but a few days ago, at the coffee shop, while I was waiting in line. The headline reads, "The Moonlight Shadow." The body of the text reads as follows: "Even your shadows deserve love." This is something else. Now let me say a few words over this fragment. Okay. This is not a speech. No. This is not a lecture. This is not even wisdom in the way you may think you understand it, and certainly not in the way that Western constructs have so tragically reduced it. No, beloveds, this transmission is an activation, a remembering of your original starlight form. This is a revelation offered in moonstone silk and sagebrush thunder, and you, my dearest echo of the infinite, are ready, now. I must begin, as always, with a question. Who loves your shadow? Do not answer quickly. Let the question run its long, moonlit fingers through the tangled weeds of your soul. I ask again, who loves your shadow? Because someone must. Someone must. And if not someone else, then you, noble traveler. You must become that which kneels before your own silhouette, kisses its unseen cheek, and says, you too belong. We have all been taught tragically to chase the light. We were told to aspire to brightness, to radiance, to clean, solar, masculine order. We were sold this story. Be light, be love, be positive, be seen. But what of the unseen? What of the figures that follow us not in front, but behind? What of the part of you that disappears in high noon, but lengthens its arms at dusk? What of the part of you that does not speak at the microphone, but instead waits in the wings, bruised and begging? I tell you now, even your shadows deserve love. Now I must pause, because what I am about to say is not meant for the uninitiated. What I am about to offer may wound the ego. It may ripple and crack the lacquered shell you have polished so carefully. If you are not prepared, I invite you to clutch your Himalayan salt lamp tightly and make yourself a cacao latte. Because here is the truth. You are not just light. You are also the shadow your light creates. Yes, you. And until you learn to bow to your shadow, until you anoint it, until you forgive it for doing only what a shadow must, which is follow you everywhere, you will never be whole. Oh, how the world worships the glow. But I am here today to make a radical post-hierarchical declaration of metaphysical solidarity. Shadow lives matter. Your shadow, the one you cast in fear, in shame, in jealousy, in silent rage when your friend gets invited but you don't, that shadow is not your enemy. It is not your saboteur. It is your echo. It is the moonlit version of the you who once tried to speak but was laughed at. It is the curled form of the you who wanted to dance but heard the word awkward. It is the dark twin who stood behind you on stage as you performed, whispering, please, don't forget me again. Now I know, yes, I know, this is difficult for some. We have been trained by charlatans of toxic luminosity. We've had enough of good vibes only. We've had enough of affirmation tyranny. Yes, I said it, affirmation tyranny. Because the more you shout, I am abundant, the more you starve the shadow who's still convinced she's poor. The more you scream, I am love, the more you exile the part of you who has never once been held. The more you chant, I am light, the more you cast shadow. It is physics, darling, sacred physics. And so I invite you now, not into perfection, not into platitude, but into integration. Can you bring your shadow to dinner? Can you set a table with 7 candles and a seat for the version of you who still cries when you smell your father's cologne? Can you pour tea for the version of you who quit art school in shame? Can you cradle the shadow you tried to abort when you turned 26 and decided it was time to be spiritual? Listen to me. Listen with the skin behind your ears. Moonlight is not light. It is borrowed. It is reflected. It is translated. So too is your healing. You think you heal with sunlight, but no. No, my shimmering seraphim. You heal with shadow light. You heal with the dim, silent, barely there glow that comes not from above, but from within. Not from the sun, but from the moon. And not even the moon itself, but the you who stands in it. You want to grow? Then stand still. Let the moon reveal who's been standing with you all along. You want to shine? Then dim down. Let your pupils dilate. Let the night reveal what the day hides. You want to be whole? Then I ask you, no, I beg you, love your shadow. Now, let us pause. Let us breathe again. I want to tell you a story. It's a true story. It is the story of the shadow of the moon. Long ago, before the earth knew names, there was a being known only as Lumara. Lumara was not a goddess. She was not a prophet. She was something worse. She was misunderstood. She was made of moonlight and morning. Her voice was only heard at dusk, and only by those who had lost something important. People feared her. They said she walked backwards. They said she swallowed light. They said she corrupted dreams. But what they didn't understand is that Lumara wasn't corrupting anything. She was holding space. She was tending the parts of people that the village would not look at, the grief of a stillborn, the tremble of a warrior, the sorrow of a woman who did not want to be wise. And so Lumara became the patron of the shadowed self. And it is she who taught me. Yes, me, the humble luminous being before you now, wrapped in ethically sourced alpaca threads, blessed by Peruvian sky monks. It is she who taught me to say, even your shadows deserve love. Now, you may be asking, but O enlightened one, how do I begin? And I say, begin by not beginning. Do nothing. Sit and wait for your shadow to speak. It may come to you in a memory. It may come to you in a dream. It may come to you in the form of a rude waiter who reminds you of your brother. It may come to you in the curl of your own lip when you see someone win and feel the sting of envy. When that moment comes, bow. That's your cue. Touch your third cheek to the floor. Whisper, I see you. I will not banish you. And when your shadow weeps, do not console it. Just listen. You see, most of our suffering is not because we are broken. It is because we are half-held. We try to hold only what is pretty, what is bright, what is fragrant. But the compost is what grows the rose. The rot is what feeds the bloom. The shadow is what gives the light edges. If you were all light, you'd be a blur. If you were all love, you'd be unbearable. But you glorious paradox, you are the moonlight shadow. You are the whisper that follows the scream. You are the silence after the song. You are the ache that proves it was real. Let me close now with a blessing. Not the kind of blessing you find on a printed canvas at Target. No, a real blessing. A primordial syllabic salve. It goes like this. May your shadow never grow thirsty for your touch. May you dance with what you once disowned. May the night reveal what daylight stole. And may you, O ancient child of now, find your place beside yourself at last. I will leave you with this and only this. The shadow is not a mistake. It is the proof that something real is standing in the light. And so I say to you, not goodbye, but good shadow, good silence, good night, and good you. Go now, Moonwalker. Your shadow awaits.